Welcome to the Spotted Source. Today we're going to talk about an amazing purchase, something that will change your life, and it is Smile Care Club. Ta-da! Teeth had been shifting ever since I had my braces taken off, 10 or 15 years ago. I have always secretly wanted Invisalign, but I could never afford it. And then one day I was looking on Groupon and I noticed the Smile Care Club offer, and I did some research on them, and there wasn't much because they're a relatively new company, and they also have an unfortunate name because I guess there is an actual set of dentists under the name Smile Care Club that have really bad reviews. My experience with Smile Care Club has been really great, and from what I have found, there's just not a lot of reviews about them yet, and they are just a really great company, it seems like. The Groupon that I saw was for a consultation to see if you are a candidate for Smile Care Club. And that also included a starter tray, and the starter tray is a clear tray like what you would expect Invisalign to be. And that starter tray is to keep your teeth in the same place before your treatment starts. Have an accurate starting place for you if your teeth are in the process of moving like mine were. And it also included free teeth whitening gel and of course the consultation. So I bought my Groupon, and then I went on to their website. I had to answer like a dental questionnaire, and then I also needed to submit pictures so that they could look at my teeth and see if I was a candidate. When you're doing things like this, I always feel like it's a little bit sketchy, like, oh, is there a real person on the other side? Is somebody actually looking at my teeth? And from what I could guess, it seems like there is, because I had a couple of my photos rejected, and the response I got back was that they needed better pictures so that they could determine if I was a candidate or not, which was fantastic. Once they determined that I was a candidate, they went and sent out a box. It kind of looked like this box, but I don't have it anymore. And inside that box, I had mold or clay is the right type of word, but it's like these two different compounds that you mix together and you put in a little mouth tray that looks like a mouth guard, and you make dental impressions. It was really easy, not scary at all. The kit came with a couple different size trays for your mouth, so that if your mouth is smaller, larger, you can play around with it and see what will work better. And it also came with extra material to do the impressions in case you messed up the first time. I was able to do the impressions pretty easily and on the first time. The box came with not only written directions, but I got an email explaining how to do it. And they also had videos online explaining how to do the impression correctly. So it was great to have all that information and service right from the beginning. After I sent those off, I got a confirmation on my treatment plan a few days later. So the process was that I bought the Groupon, I went online to their website and I did an initial questionnaire and took close-up pictures of my teeth in all kinds of different angles so that they could evaluate if the Smile Care Club would work for me. Once they said it would, then they sent me impressions. And then from the impressions, they determine how long you're going to be in treatment with them. The options that they have on their website is 5, 10, 20, and a plus plan. Basically what those numbers represent is the amount of aligners that you need to get to your goal. And the plus, like let's say you're assigned to 10 plus, that just means you also are in need, according to them, to an orthodontist, like an in-person consultation. Perhaps you need filing down of a tooth or maybe tooth pulled, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what the plus means. I was lucky and I kind of got the middle road of 10 aligners, and you wear each aligner for about 3 weeks. It was really nice because a couple years ago I had actually gone back to my orthodontist to adjust my retainer, and I had asked him about my teeth at that time. I noticed that they were shifting a little bit. It was something that he said retainers couldn't correct. He suggested a short course of Invisalign, which he thought would last a few months. It was nice that a couple years ago I'd had somebody tell me that a short course of Invisalign would get my bite back and my smile back to where it was, and that is also what Smile Care Club confirmed. To be honest, I've had over 20 years gave me the same answer as Smile Care Club did. It was really fantastic. The purchasing process. When you get the initial consultation from Groupon, part of the Groupon entitles you to 20% off of a treatment plan. So the 10 aligner pack with the Groupon discount comes down to about $960. You can go online and pay it in one lump sum, or you can go online and apply for a credit card that they have to pay for it. It's like a credit card loosely through like PayPal or the creators of PayPal, something like that. I didn't want to do either of those, and what I suggest you do if you're in a position like me is to call Smile Care Club. When I called them, I found out they had a financing option not available on their website, and it's like a pay-as-you-go program. I paid about half of it up front, and then I decided to pay the other half at a different time. And when you do installment type payments, they send you the kit in pieces instead of all at once. So I paid for about half of it up front. That came with 2 aligners and the rest of the kit. And then when I made the other payment, the rest of the aligners came. Now, when I was talking to their very friendly customer service reps, they told me that if I couldn't, like let's say I couldn't afford to make 2 lump sum payments, that you could also divide it up even further. Like I could get an aligner at a time. I could prepay for it, you know, when the time came, and then they would send just that one. It was really flexible options. There was no charge for that. There's no interest. There's no anything. That's just what it was.